School is out and finals start tomorrow. Actually a little bit concerned for some of my students because I can tell they have not studied. So we'll see. I don't want to have to curve the exam. Actually, I'm not going to curve the exam. So we'll see. So as I was just talking, I had a student come talk to me about the station sets and the activities. And it's frustrating because I had one student trying to make up the ionic bonding learning stations, and that was like 3 weeks ago that we did that. That's why students had Saturday school. And the student was still trying to do it, and I finally just said, sorry, I'm not taking any more. And I hate being like that, but at a certain point where the semester is about to end, and you're still trying to turn in late work after I've assigned Saturday school, which I don't even think the student went. Game over, sorry. The covalent bonding learning stations, I had a student come in last week and just barely coming to see me now about them after I've reminded the students frequently about trying to complete those. I just decided to say, you know what, I will take the stations out and I'll put them back up for you, but if you don't show up after school on Friday, which is a half day, then I'm gonna put the stations up and you're just gonna get a 0. So if that causes the student to be ineligible, then that just happens to be it. But I'm not going out of my way anymore to put stuff up, put them back, and then have to do all this stuff over again. So with that said, I am gonna go home now because it's late, and I'm tired because I stayed up like around 1 and then was here early. So school ended, hold on, about 35-40 minutes ago. So I only had one final today, and that was my 6th period class. But with that said, I am just cleaning things out, getting rid of stuff that I want to toss out because I didn't finish, and I think I said this in my beginning of the year tour video. Like, my room isn't done. Like, for the most part, I mean, it's set up, but in terms of like getting my room 100% ready for the school year, I wasn't done. And there were things that I had found that I just left in the cupboards and, you know, the cabinets, and so I'm getting rid of stuff right now that I have time. As students were taking the final, I was finishing up grading papers that many of the students had turned in because we did an activity last week, and it was writing samples, so I needed to finish reading the writing samples. With that said, I'm gonna finish grading some papers, get some stuff cleaned up here, and then I'm going to call it a day. So my last student just left. I closed up the laptops, but my dual credit students voted to take their final after school today. School ended at 1:10, so I allowed them to do that. And when I was at UT this past summer, I was told that historically students in the program do horrible on exam number 4, and sure enough, they did horrible on exam number 4. With that said, my pre-AP students took their final. I have to give a paper-based final because we're supposed to submit it to the front office, and then they keep it, the school keeps it on file for so many years. However, my students were able to enter their answers online and find out what they made right away. I was able to also find out what they made and enter that into the grade book. Students are doing fine. There are several students who did well, and I had very few students, only 3 total right now out of my the 3 classes that have taken the final, 3 students that like made below a 60. What else? Also, I'm able to generate a report, like an item analysis, so I'm able to see like what questions or topics the students are doing well on and poorly on, which is going to be helpful for me as I plan for next semester. The other thing I was doing when they were taking their final is I decided that next semester, as I build my Canvas site, that I'm not going to try to shoot videos of me teaching something, at least not this year. That is my eventual goal. But part of the reason why I was burned out this semester was the fact that I was coming up to campus and I was shooting these videos for the students of me teaching concepts, which they found very helpful. Like, the students told me, like, yeah, I watched your videos, they were helpful. But it takes time to do that, edit the video, render it, upload it. And you know, when you're trying to do that for every single topic, it just gets tiring, especially when, you know, I'm also coming back and teaching chemistry after 7 years, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm sequencing everything. Trying to juggle all that stuff at once was leading to burnout very quickly for me. So I just decided that there are tons of great videos out there already So instead of reinventing the wheel, this year I'm going to use videos like Tyler DeWitt. I like his videos. Use videos like that in the spring semester, and that would give me time to shoot my own videos, not have to rush. I can edit them if I wanted to, or I can edit them over the summer. But that would give me some time to create these videos and not try to rush to get them out and burn myself out. So that's what I finally decided to do, and I felt like this sense of relief when I was like, hey, I'll just do it this way. My goal is to eventually have videos just of myself next school year for my students on Canvas site, especially as the district wants us to do more of the blended learning. With that said, it's the final Friday. I just realized that. Yeah, it's the final Friday because we get out of school on Tuesday. It is the final Friday of the semester. So I am going to pack up here, take the finals down to the main office, and then I'm gonna head home because I'm sure the parking lot is empty right now, and I feel like I'm the only person right now in this building. Well, there's only 4 classes here, so I'm gonna go home. Well, that's it. If you're interested in checking out some of my other clips, you can do so by clicking on any of the links right here. If there was anything about this particular video that you liked, then make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, or share the video. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe so that way you can bond with James. As always, thanks for watching.